Ranking the best defensive tackles in Madden 25. And boys, we are back here with another tier list update. Today, what we got is looking at the defensive tackle position. Now, before we do want to get into the new cards today, I want to take a look at the old tier list where, honestly, kind of surprising, but I do think we have a completely new S tier of defensive tackle. So I'm going to go ahead and drop everyone down a singular tier. And it is kind of crazy to me because I didn't think we would, but man, some of the cards today I think are actually insane. Like two of the best cards in the game. We're gonna have two cards in the S tier, and yeah, this is what the tier list is gonna look like before we get into the new cards. First one up today, we got former Dolphins great Davon Godchaux right here, who is 6'3", 311, 78 speed, 89 acceleration with 89 finesse moves, 77 power moves. Simply put, at this point in the game, just not good pass rush, right? And for that reason, Godchaux gonna be in the F tier. After that, we get DJ Jones, who's 83 speed, 88 acceleration with 68 finesse moves, 93 power moves, 96 block shed, 98 impact blocking. But this is why traits are important as well. As a good card to talk about traits with, because think of the bull rush move, that is the power move rating. Spin and swim move, that is the finesse move rating. As you can see, bull rush is on yes, spin and swim is on no, meaning he's not going to use finesse moves, only going to use that 93 power move. So that is pretty nice on the card. But at this point in the game, again, like looking at the D tier as well, they at least get a little bit of something at this point. For me, DJ Jones would be someone that's in the F tier, just doesn't even really have the core ratings to be on the D tier level. After that, we get 95 overall Jonathan Allen, who's 82 speed, 88 acceleration, 6'3", 300 pounds, 94 power moves, 82 finesse moves, 94 block shed, 93 impact blocking. Again, same exact traits as the previous card, but Jonathan Allen, from an ability standpoint, he does get the reach elite baked on for 0 AP, which is that enough to be in the D tier? Yeah, I'll slightly place him in the D tier. I don't hate it. Jonathan Allen in the D tier. After that, we get Dolphins great Dwight Stevenson out of position card at at defensive tackle. He is normally a center. 6'2", 255, so a little bit smaller, but 89 speed, 97 acceleration with great finesse moves, lower power moves, good block shed, good impact blocking for traits, no pass rush traits, which sometimes leads to cards playing really, really well. Of course, this card doesn't have any discounted abilities either, but Dwight Stevenson, for me, he would be someone that is in the F tier. Then our final 95 right here, we do get Sheldon Rankins. This was a egg card right here. 6'2", 305, 85 speed, 94 acceleration with good power moves, 92, 83 finesse moves, 92 block shed, 95 impact blocking. For traits, only the bull rush move on yes, again, so slightly lower finesse moves at this point really don't matter, only going to use that power move rating. Now, when we look at Sheldon Rankins from an ability standpoint as well, he does get baked on interior threat for 0. I don't hate that. I wish like there were more discounts, because these 95 like egg cards would actually be like really great and like have a really big role. But for me, Sheldon Rankins, I think in the D tier again, I'm not really seeing a C tier for him. I would rather run the C tier, guys. I would place him more on the D tier level. And after that, we start to get some of the draft cards right here. The first one we got is Derek Harmon, who is 6'4", 313, 90 speed, 94 acceleration with great power moves at 97. Slightly lower finesse moves at 89. It's not like the biggest red flag, but 97 block shed, 82 impact blocking. For traits, bull rush and swim move on yes. This is a card that ideally you would only have the bull rush trait on yes, but from an ability standpoint, Derek Harmon, what is it looking like? Baked on inside stuff for 0 AP, already starting out hot in my opinion. And on top of that, look at all the 0 APs and player specific. You don't get anything for 0, but you don't really need to run this bucket either. Like you can just run, say, the double or nothing or tackle supreme right here. You could run secure tackle if you're not running tackle supreme. You could run unpredictable, no outsiders, El Toro, and pretty similar things in this bucket as well right here. So yeah, I think this Derek Harmon card is a 0 AP player, and I think he's really good with 0 AP. And for that reason, I think I would place him in the A tier. Like, I get these guys have X factors too, but I do like him as a 0 AP player above the B tier guys. And I'm gonna have really similar thoughts to Tyleik Williams as well. Another 97 DT from the draft promo. 6'3", 334, 92 speed, 94 acceleration, 95 power moves, 88 finesse moves. And for traits, only the bull rush move on yes this time. So he actually does have a little bit better traits than Derek Harmon at this point. But Tyleik Williams, from an ability standpoint, again, baked on inside stuff for 0. On top of that, can I just like repeat what I said with Derek Harmon, because it's like the same exact thing. Like literally what I just said about Derek Harmon from an ability standpoint, Tyleik Williams is very, very similar. And for that reason, for me, again, I'm going to go ahead and place Tyleik Williams in this A tier. And right after that, we do get Aleem McNeil right here, who is 6'2", 315, 83 speed, 94 acceleration with 97 power moves, 84 finesse moves, 96 block shed, 99 impact blocking. For traits, only the bull rush move on yes, again, meaning he's not going to use his slightly lower finesse moves at this point. Now, Lee McNeil, from an ability standpoint, let's take a look. So he does get baked on defensive rally and run stuffer for 1 AP. I don't mind that at all. I mean, run stuffer is like inside stuff, no outsiders on steroids. So that is pretty nice. And on top of that too, when we go to the Sugar Rush bucket right here, we can take a look at this. He can get like, say, double or nothing for 0 is cool. This bucket right here, we could go like a freaking edge threat, like double or nothing edge threat, I guess, or El Toro, secure tackler. Like, you guys see like what you can do with this card. Now, what I will say is kind of just like that this bucket is in 0, like the draft cards, and I don't hate the card. I think the draft ones are slightly better though, in my opinion. But this is a card I think can be debated in the A tier. For me, I would say he's more on like the B tier level, and I do like the card. I think Lee McNeil is pretty solid, but I like Derek Harmon. I like Tyreek Williams a little bit more. Then after that, we get even more draft cards right here. We get Walter Nolan, and Walter Nolan is 6'4", 296, 91 speed, 97 acceleration with 96 power moves, 90 finesse moves, 96 block shed, 94 impact blocking for traits. Only the bull rush move on yes, which I think is kind of funny because in college football, that game, Walter Nolan has a ton of cards, and he always has all pass rush traits on yes, but only the bull rush is a little bit better, has a little bit higher power moves than finesse moves. But Walter Nolan, from an ability standpoint, let's take a look. So double or nothing interior threat baked on for 0 AP is pretty nice, double 0 AP ability, but this card kind of does have a slight issue where he gets this baked on for 0, which makes like no sense. I think they definitely messed up his player specific buckets. They might think he's an offensive tackle, but even ignoring this right here, I think bare minimum, he's right by the other draft guys because it's a pretty similar bucket. Like, again, like say inside stuff, say like no outsiders, say secure tackler, like it's pretty similar. So for me, Walter Nolan, probably a little bit better, but yeah, he's just gonna remain on this A tier level by like Derek Harmon and Tyreek Williams. And we also get new Dolphins great right here, Kenneth Grant, and Kenneth Grant is 6'4", 331, 86 speed, 87 acceleration with higher power moves 96, a little bit lower finesse moves of 86, 95 block shed, 97 impact blocking for traits. Only the swim move trait on yes, which they kind of did this card dirty. Wow. They did my Dolphin great dirty. Wow, they made it to where he only uses 86 finesse moves, not 96 power moves. That sucks. That like actually really sucks. Wow. Of course, my Dolphin's great. Inside stuff, run stuffer, or run stopper, not stuffer, baked on for 0 AP. On top of that as well, when we look at his player specific, he gets great abilities like double or nothing inside stuff for 0. In this bucket, you might as well go the tackle supreme, I guess. This bucket right here, you could go like no outsiders, just to give him both. Yeah, he gets great abilities, but man, did they do him dirty with his traits. So for me, I think he can slightly make up for it, and I think he's at least a B tier player. Like, I just think they did him really dirty from traits. His abilities kind of carry the card, and I could even see the argument maybe C. I think he's better than the D tier guys no matter what, but yeah, the lower finesse or the traits are super messed up. So, and now right after that, we do get Alan Page right here, who is 6'4", 245, has 93 speed, 99 acceleration with 99 finesse moves, 92 power moves, 97 block shed, 97 impact blocking for traits, bull rush and swim move on yes. And Alan Page, from an ability standpoint this time, baked on defensive rally for 0, and again gets this bucket right here for 0, gets some 0 AP stuff in this bucket. But player specific, the big thing I think is of course the unstoppable force for 2 AP, one of the cheapest in the game still, and it's not the cheapest, especially when we look at DT, but that is pretty good value right there. And for me, Alan Page, you can even make the argument that he is like should be like an A tier above like the current A tier guys, like a tier above, but I'm just gonna place him on this A tier level, and I think he's the best one in here with that 2 AP unstoppable force. And now after that, we get to Tavondre Sweat. I think this card and the next card have debate to maybe be the best cards in the game. So serious. But this card is 6'5", 366, 90 speed, 99 acceleration, 99 power moves, 94 finesse moves, 99 block shed, 99 impact blocking for traits, bull rush and swim move on yes. But the biggest thing on this card right here is the fact that he gets baked on unstoppable force for 0. That is crazy. Insane, like actually crazy. And on top of that too, you can stack him with other pass rush abilities like unpredictable. I would recommend an inside stuff at some point, like you could go tackle supreme, you could go freaking interior threat, El Toro, like you can just load him up with abilities on top of that as well. And I think Tavondre Sweat is maybe the best card in the game, and he is definitely someone that is in this S tier. And last but not least right here, we do get Mason Graham, newest Cleveland Brown, and this card is 6'3", 296, 90 speed, 88 acceleration with 95 finesse moves, 97 power power moves, 98 block shed, 94 impact blocking for traits. Only the bull rush move on yes, meaning he's only gonna use 97 power moves. But on top of that too, Mason Graham, when we take a look, he does get baked on unstoppable force and inside stuff and secure tackler all for 0. That's really all you even need, to be honest with you, but we can load him up with even more abilities like player specific right here. You can throw interior threat, unpredictable. You could go again, like maybe you want tackle supreme. Maybe you want freaking double or nothing, defensive rally. Like you just can see all the abilities you can get, right? So yeah, Mason Graham, I think debatably even better than Devondre Sweat, but yeah, I think these are the 2 S tier cards in the game. I think they're probably maybe the 2 best cards in the game. I don't even hate that take. So yeah, boys, this has been my updated thoughts on the defensive tackle position in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today, man. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Madden content just like this. Now, if you guys want to be notified every time we upload here, make sure to hit that noti bell. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.